Hello, everybody, and welcome to a kind of short little announcement. So, yeah, today's stream was kind of canceled because I suffered a pretty horrific back injury, and yeah, it kind of left me feeling like actual shit. And so I had to kind of take a step back today to actually sit down in my chair all day doing something that's going to actually be my last time ever having to do it, is a perfected audio balance. So I'm actually really happy right now, even though I sat in this chair almost all day since the time of like 8 p.m. all the way to 5 o'clock in the morning. And I figure I may as well share with you like how amazing the change is and why it was necessary. And I know that I've been doing this for quite some time, and I was absolutely for sure that the last one was going to be the one. However, after reviewing a bit about it, it did kind of suffer, hold on one second, is that it did kind of suffer a bit of a problem on the last audio balancing. It sounded excellent on tablets. It sounded excellent on the phone. It sounded very good in the headset. However, on TV, it sounded very backwashed and very dull. So I am going to show you the 3 games very quickly of something before we actually get into a game tonight. The reason I'm actually going to be gaming at 5 o'clock in the morning is only because I kind of felt a little bad about the fact that I didn't get to go around to streaming a game for you. And I wanted to stream one before I go to bed. I do intend to hopefully have enough energy to stream again tonight, given the fact that I was going to anyway. And hopefully my back injury is not that terrible. Now, if you're probably wondering why I have the back injury before I actually test out the audio, well, it just kind of happens that, you know, that big-ass box that I won from work happened to be a very useless item. It was like a giant wagon cart, and that thing was like 40 pounds, and my workplace was like, oh, we're moving the management office, so we kind of need you to move that box, because we cannot, like, legally move the box since it belongs to you, since I've won it. So I had to carry that fucking piece of shit all the way from work to home. And it really took some pain on me. Alright, well, let's give it a good test on something quiet, loud, and somewhere in the middle. So for the quiet one, we're just going to jump right in, and we'll do like a 1-minute test, maybe 30-second test, just so you can see on your phone, your TV, and even on your tablet of how amazing of an adjustment it is. So I actually have been testing it on 3 different devices. I spent all day doing it, and it is absolutely for sure this time it is perfect. And the reason I know this is because I found out that as long as the game is roughly about 13 decibels, negative 13 decibels, it actually fits in the perfection. And not to mention, if I use an upward compressor, which is different, it's opposite, it makes quiet noises louder. And if I use a compressor after that, it makes loud noises quieter. So it's a very perfect balance. And, you know, we get to walk around, draw our weapon, open our weapon, talk to people.
Hi.
Like, let's ask them about a book.
Well, I guess nothing bad happened the last
And
time.
see, like, it's a very, very clean audio. Now, I can't hear it because I don't have my earpiece in, but I already know what it sounds like. Well, we'll just, like, break into his house real quick. Actually, you know what, let's break into this one right here. This one's an easier one. Yeah, nice and easy. It's very quiet. Because I want you to hear a dramatic difference. God damn it. I need to get into someone's home, just for a second. Okay, whatever. Anyways, it's pretty great balance, so, you know, they will have, like, a lot of great streams coming up in the future because of this. And now we'll test out something that's a little louder like such as this one. It's my personal favorite game. I think you guys would love Hotline Miami 2 if you have never seen it before. Although I don't really intend to stream this game anytime soon, just so you know. But I am going to be doing possibly a video on Lies of P. I probably won't like fully get into it because I had every intention, thank you for that, is that I had every intention of doing Elden Ring to the end before I got into Lies of P. Also, I found out that Lies of P has problems with the capture card because unless you turn off the option in your PlayStation 5 called the 120 Hertz support, turn that off, otherwise your capture card will never see anything. And we're just gonna jump right into a fight, just real quick, because I want you guys to see the full experience, hear it on your TV, hear it in your phone, hear it in your headsets, and you'll know I'm not bullshitting. This is like all the hard work I've been doing today. And this is like finalized. I will never have to do this again. But it's a nice, clean audio, you know, for both the microphone and including the games. Just get him over here. Pa! Yeah! Take a piece of that. Yeah! I just got stabbed. I just got shanked. He just shanked me. You piece of shit. What the fucker shanking my ass. I gotta worry about them both. Okay, let's get him. There we go. How you like that? Huh? Huh? Yeah, dash his head in. But you see, it's a nice, clean audio. You don't have to worry too much about bursty noises, microphone going out. It sounds good on TV, sounds good on tablet. It's very good. Now we can go on to one last one, which is my personal favorite, Elden Ring. Which is actually a very complicated game to actually balance the audio on Elden Ring because there are a lot of quiet noises, there's a lot of loud noises, especially when it comes to like boulders falling out of the sky, the world is fucking crumbling around you, the floor is bursting with noise, and crabs coming out of the damn ground. You know, there's a lot of things that go on in Elden Ring that actually make it a very complicated kind of balancing, but I actually found a very decent one. And so we'll jump right in for our little last minute, you know, announcement. And that way you guys can, you know, hear it on your own, on TV and tablet and everything. Yeah, we left off right here where this woman was. I do not want to be born anew, but I'm pretty sure we have to go behind her when it comes to, like, whatever we're doing in the next part of the game. I have no idea what we're doing in Elden Ring after this, but, you know, I'm not here to play Elden Ring. I'm here to just test out the audio. So, hey, look, I am Candlehead. I am Candlehead. Wait, no. I was supposed to be Candlehead. No, but I am a ninja. Ha! I am a ninja. And I shall go down like a ninja. I shall jump. Yeah. Yes. But you see, it's a really nice little thing. And even if I go into battle, for example, with these guys, I hate these guys so much. No. You shall never touch me. You shall never touch me. But it's a great balance. Great balance. Even if I go to this boulder, which is usually one of the hardest things to actually balance the audio on, is that it has a nice boom. And it's not like too muffly. Even when the crab comes bursting out of the ground and I have to smack the shit out of him, you know, is that it's a nice, great balance, isn't it? Say that? It's wonderful. But because of this great update, it's put me in a great mood, especially since this is the last time I have to do this, and now that I fully capably understand, because I tested everything, every single type of filter, every type of setting, I went from the highest to the lowest to the middle and found the perfect balance, and now we're good. Don't have to worry about it no more. Ain't that wonderful? But yes, it sounds good on TV, it sounds good on tablet, it sounds good in headphones. It's a perfect low, even if you put the volume on a very low, if you put the volume very high, or even in the middle of your phone, your TV, or anything, it sounds excellent on any kind of game, quiet, loud, medium. So this is what I did all day because of my spine injury. But now that I'm in a good mood, I'm Candlehead again. No, I was supposed to be Candlehead. Yes, I'm Candlehead. Ha 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 ha, this is very good. I am Candlehead. But my point being is that I hope that now you guys see how much of a hard work I've been doing behind the scenes, and that you will be happy with the results, including me. Because when I did my last video on Uncharted 3, and as well as the other video that I did before that, which I don't quite remember off the top of my head what it was, I was a little sad that it sounded great on phone and even headset, but it was so muffled and watered down on TV, and I couldn't understand why. But now it sounds great on everything. But yeah, because of this, we'll no longer have to have any more technical issues, and all I have to do whenever I start a new game is I need to make sure that the audio is actually changed on the inside of a game, to make sure that noises for effects, music, voices hit about the 13 decibel mark on my end, which I will do this prior to even streaming any game, so that way I don't have to mess with it. But it's kind of almost like a YouTube video, but except I'm doing it on live, and I don't have to do any editing or anything. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, I'm going to probably go and use the restroom, because I have been sitting down here with a broken back for a while. It's not really broken, but I am on pain pills right now. And at the same time, I am going to go have a cigarette, and we will actually test out Lies of P tonight. I'm actually kind of curious to really know what it's like. And given the fact that some of the games that we're streaming right now are actually going to be eventually coming to an end, you know, such as Skyrim, I'm probably only going to do one more video on Skyrim. You know, Parasite Eve, I'm probably going to only do one more video on. So, you know, those games are going to be 2 knocked off the list. And Valkyria Chronicles is only a few videos away. And that'll only leave us with Elden Ring and Resonance of Fate, and then eventually Lies of P, and I think I started something else. I don't remember if I did. I have so many games I can't even remember, but yeah, we have like a couple that are pretty much going to be gone in about a video or so. So let's go have a smoke break, and I hope you're happy with the results. And I hope that even though I had to have a massive delay, that it was, you know, a very important one, and it made you very happy with the fact that I, you know, took the time all day to really do this. And you'll never have to worry about it again. I'll never have to worry about it again. But I will see you in a few minutes, and we'll try out Lies of P, because I am dying to know what the hell that game is about. I have never seen a video on it, and I have never watched any of the content on it. I have no idea what I'm getting myself into, but the whole idea of being in a Renaissance game, a Souls-like Renaissance game, kind of really makes me happy, because I really was a big fan of Bloodborne, and I really would love to play another Renaissance-y kind of game. So, you know, even though it's a challenge, but I have Elden Ring, and I'm so far handling myself quite fine in Elden Ring, and as well as Dark Souls and stuff, so I think we'll do fine in Lies of P. Might have some frustrating parts, but that's what Souls experience is for, isn't it? Alright, I will see you guys in a few minutes. Take care.